Since ancient times, people have looked up in the sky and wondered what is out there. Is it only what we can see, or are there things that are not visible to the naked eyes? Long back we had no modern technologies to understand the vastness of space. Still, we were able to discover objects that were beyond our reach with the help of astronomy. Let us go back in time and find out how it was possible. The ancient Greeks were among the first to start developing theories about what they saw in the sky. Navigators and travelers used the positions of the sun, moon, and the stars to find their way around the planet. Observation of the moon suggested that Earth, too, was round. People believed that the Earth was the center of all creation. In the 2nd century BC, Claudius Ptolemy, a Roman astronomer working in Egypt, developed the most sophisticated model of motions of the solar system. This was based on the fact that Earth is at the center of the solar system, that is a geocentric model with the principle of perfect circular motion. This view remained the preferred explanation for another 14 centuries. This all changed in the 16th century, when Nicolaus Copernicus, a Polish astronomer, developed his own theory for the motion of the solar system. As the Ptolemaic model could no longer reproduce the observed planetary positions, Copernicus developed a heliocentric model of the solar system in which the Sun was at the center of the solar system and established the proper order of the planets, outward from the Sun. In 1609, Italian scientist Galileo Galilei, using his own telescope, discovered that the Moon, which was far from being smooth and utterly unlike Earth, had mountains and craters. By using the length of their shadows, he was able to measure the heights of the Moon's mountains. He discovered several nebulae, the place where a star is born, which were resolved into swarms of individual small stars. Perhaps the most astonishing discovery was of the 4 moons of Jupiter revolving around the planet: Io, Europa, Callisto, and Ganymede, also called Galilean satellites. This showed that a moving planet could carry its own satellites along with it. He also discovered that Venus also had phases just like the Moon. Another discovery was that he observed beautiful rings around Saturn using his own telescope. These observations led him to the conclusion that the Copernican model of the solar system is preferable to the Ptolemaic model. He published his views in Italian in Dialogues Concerning the Two Chief World Systems in 1632. These were in direct contradiction to the worldview taught by the Catholic Church, and therefore, Galileo was forced to disavow his work and was sentenced to house arrest for the remainder of his life. Another astronomer, Johannes Kepler, embraced the Copernicus model wholeheartedly. He was interested primarily in numerical relationships among objects in the universe. He made highly precise calculations of the planetary orbits. He discovered 3 mathematical rules for the orbits of the planet, which are still used today by many astronomers. These were called the Kepler's laws.